Quackensack, Pennsylvania, home of the Yellow Harvest Lemonade Corporation and its founders, the Costermonger family. For over a century, Yellow Harvest brand lemonade has remained one of the most trusted names in leisure beverages across the East Coast. But how did one family transform a small rural town into the lemonade capital of the Northeast? Well, don't take my word for it. Have a look for yourself as we uncover the bittersweet secrets of Yellow Harvest.
Disagreeable views. What do you say? Can we just get through the day so we don't end up on the evening news?
From WAQK 14, this is Action News, the Quackensack's leading and only news program with Skip Rollins and Meredith Sealer, live from the Yellow Harvest Lemonade Factory in scenic downtown of Quackensack, celebrating 154 years of lemonade excellence.
And it's looking just like that. Let's listen in to what some of the people of Quackensack have to say.
Thanks, Yellow Harvest, for all you do.
I've been working at Yellow Harvest since I was 18 years old, and I couldn't think of a better place to raise a family than right here in Quackensack.
Their lemonade sure is juicy.
Homemade Costermonger did so much for this town. It's a shame that his son Alvin has to carry on that tradition, the Yellow Harvest tradition.
And here comes the original Costermonger stand now, a priceless heirloom of Quackensack's heritage. More coverage from the celebration right after these messages.
And you are out.
Here it is, kids. The first lemonade stand that started the original Costermonger lemonade stand. Bet you haven't seen this one before.
Hey, butt out, blunder twins! You're probably just into ruining it like you ruin everything. And shut your fat face, chick. We just want to see.
Wait, you remember Dad?
Oh, you want to see, huh? Yes, move out of the way, butt breath. Well, go ahead then. Get a closer look. Oh, crap.
What have you two done?
Oh, crap!
I'll tell you what happened. Your two kids destroyed the Eisenhauer stand on purpose.
Is that true, bro? Wait.
Of course it's true, Palmer. My boy here says your kids are always causing problems. Isn't that right, son?
Yeah!
You two are gonna pay for this.
Yeah!
All right, everybody, it's a picture perfect day. Smiles, and we're back in 5, 4, 3.
And we're back. Still a picture-perfect day here at the plant. And we're just moments away from company owner Alvin Custer's big celebration speech to kick off Yellow Harvest Day.
I can't believe you. No, we'll talk about this when I get home. You don't know my kids like I do. I'm really sorry about my kids' bad behavior, Iverman, but they don't even seem to care. I asked them to cooperate, but that's not how they operate. It isn't right, and it isn't fair. I really hope you'll understand that I would like to let the hand just tell me what this hand will mean. I solemnly swear we'll take the fall for a man, so we just promise we won't fight.
We love ya!
Costumonger, are you in there?
Oh, crap.
We've been looking all over for you. The ceremony started 15 minutes ago. Everyone is waiting for you to give your big speech.
Yeah, I know. You know how I get with things like this, Zoe.
Sir, today's your big day. It's all about you, your company, your legacy. You've got to be there.
Yeah, I know. I just can't. I can't give that speech. I mean, I guess I could, but no, I can't. I just can't give that speech, so I can't. Oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man.
There.
Whew. Hey, that's better.
Now, let's get out there. Your public awaits.
Oh, I almost forgot my speech. Hey, tell you what. Why don't you get out there and get things started?
Me?
Yeah, we all know that you're a better public speaker, and you'll win them over.
Sir, if this is about, Yellow Harvest Day has always been about forgetting your troubles. We can worry about things tomorrow. Today is about celebrating the past.
That's perfect. I couldn't have said it any better myself.
No, I'm only trying to say
don't
that...
base it on me. Save it for out there.
But sir, there's one more thing I really should tell you.
Zoe, our public awaits. Oh God, I'm so screwed. Zoe, now what?
Knock, knock.
Roger.
Happy anniversary, Alvin.
Hey, it's been a while. I wasn't expecting to see you.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I haven't been around. I've just been so busy with the firm.
Oh, I heard you had your hands full with a bunch of new clients.
Oh, yeah, it's been a lot of hard work, but you know how running a successful business can be. Here, I got you something. A 12-year. To think, this stuff's aged longer than you've been in charge.
Roger, you know I don't drink.
Oh, lighten up. Getting the company this far is no small feat. And besides, a little whiskey never hurt anybody.
My uncle was a violent alcoholic.
Man, this place never changes, does it?
Oh, well, no. Well, you know how much we tradition value around here.
Uh-huh. Even the curtains are the same as when we were kids.
Oh, I always wanted to change those, but I never bring myself to do it. I was always afraid of what my father would say.
Hey, do you remember that one time? Gosh, we must have been 7 or 8. He and my pop went down to the work floor to take care of some business, and you took an extra order form off his desk and put a few extra zeros on it?
Yeah, you never know how many lemons $800,000 can buy until you see them being delivered while you're being grounded indefinitely.
Hey, you mind if I,
Oh, no, go ahead. Oh, where are my manners? I never even offered you a glass.
Well, I prefer the whiskey, but sure. You know, I hate to say it, but, it's been ages since I've had any of this stuff. I guess I sort of outgrew it. Well, for old time's sakes. Wow! That is not like how I remembered it.
Better or worse?
Where can I pour this out?
Here.
Well, as long as people are still buying it, am I right?
Roger, can I tell you something?
Sure.
We're broke.
What?
The company's broke. I'm broke. I screwed it all up. You tasted the lemonade. It's god-awful. Our drink used to be #1, but now it only tastes like it's made with #1.
Wait. Does anybody else know about this?
No, and you can't tell anybody, because if you tell everybody, then they're going to want answers. And if they want answers, then they're going to start asking questions. And I can't handle that. I really can't. What you do, Mr. Costermonger? Where'd all the money go, Mr. Costermonger? Your mother and I are very disappointed in you, Mr. Costermonger. Oh, God, oh, man, oh, God, oh, man, oh, God, oh, man.
Calm down, calm down.
God, oh, man, God, oh, man.
Just breathe in
God.
and out. This isn't working. Okay.
God, oh, man, God, oh, man, oh, God, oh, man. Oh, man.
Drink this.
Whew, hey, that's actually not bad.
Pretty good, right?
Wow. Yeah, it really takes the edge off. I can see why my uncle liked this stuff so much.
Yeah, see? Drinking's great. But you're right. I've got a serious problem here. You can guess what'll happen to the town if this place goes under. But it's nothing that can't be fixed.
Really?
Let me tell you a story. When I took over the firm from my old man, I couldn't believe all the debt he took on. So I canned anyone around the office that wasn't pulling their weight. Beth from Human Resources, Beth from Marketing, our receptionist Beth. We had a lot of Beths. And I fired them all. I really think you should do the same.
I don't think we have that many Beths on staff.
You know what I mean. Assert a little dominance. Like with the whole costermonger stand incident this morning.
What incident?
But you didn't hear? 2 kids took a knock at the costermonger stand. Totaled the whole thing.
Oh, great. Now how am I going to fix that?
Their dad works here. Send a message. It'll show people you mean business. If it were me, I'd fire the guy.
I can't do that. It flies to the face of our company's values.
And what values are those exactly?
Oh, you've read them in my dad's book. You remember? You've read it, right?
Well, yeah. Everyone in this town has a copy. You still give them out to all your employees every year for Christmas?
Yeah, I think Bill from accounting has 26. I think that's the record.
Now, where in that book does it say anything about not protecting your company?
No, it's not that. It's, oh, here. We will treat every worker as though they're our own child, even if that child causes disappointment or shame, or they constantly let you down in every conceivable way. That's how children are, after all. Well, at least that's been my experience with children.
Your dad wrote that?
If you think that's bad, you should have read my birthday cards.
Well, if he were here, I'm sure he would tell you to take charge. You're the one that has to do it. You can't just throw all your responsibilities on someone else.
Good news, sir. The speech that you forced me to give for you went great.
You had your secretary deliver your opening speech for you?
Well, I didn't know what else to do.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. She should be taking messages, not delivering them.
Excuse me?
Roger, Zoe does a lot around here.
You need to show this town that you are a leader, and not just some schmuck who got lucky by having the right last name. I know it sounds harsh, but you need to sack the guy whose kids wrecked the costermonger stand. It'll show people you're ready to take charge.
Wait, are you talking about the costermonger stand? I already took care of that for you.
Roger filled me in on all the details.
You can't expect him to know all the circumstances.
Just because I don't know all the circumstances doesn't mean I can't form an opinion and then convince other people that I'm right.
Doug Palmer is a loyal employee of 14 years, and his kids didn't do anything on purpose. There was just a bit of excitement to see the stand, that's all.
Does she know about your financial situation?
Okay, everyone, I just need a little few moments here to just, oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man.
Hold on a second.
What are you doing?
It worked earlier.
No, let me handle this.
Oh,
You're
he'll
gonna
be
break
fine.
him.
He'll be fine.
No, Mr.
Oh my God.
You
killed him!
It wasn't me!
It was you! What's in those pills?
No, you can't get pills.
Guys! Guys, I appreciate you trying to help by force-feeding me these pills and alcohol. But I just need a moment to think.
Hey, you're the boss. But think about what I said. It's time to be a true leader.
Thanks, Roger.
If you need to bounce any ideas off me, I'll be right outside.
What am I gonna do? Through all the years, I still see my father's face. His life so successful, assured of his place. But when I look at myself, the thing I don't see is a man like my dad. He'd be ashamed of me. Maybe I should just hang up my hat and throw in the towel for good. I should, I could, then who would run the company? They won't fix my legacy, all tarnished and tattered, a dump of debris. Can't let them take that chance. I should just take a stance, anything to succeed. Okay, for 154 years, costermongers have been leading this company and this town to success. Why am I the one that had to screw it all up? I've got no legacy, I've got no idea of what I'm doing. Oh, nothing! All I got is that, moving plant over there? Wait a minute. Do not mix with alcohol. Oh, crap.
For you when you were just a kid. See the rule of thumb.
Yeah?
Stop throwing out the name, costermonger and son.
I know, right?
Just look about to become.
I know, it's awful.
We should be second to none.
Well, used to be.
I can't undo what you've done.
Well, who can?
The costermonger and son.
Quiet, both of you!
Dad? Grandpa?
Oh, you're one to talk.
Dad, why are you yelling?
Because of you! Oh, going on about how you ran this company. You didn't work that hard. You didn't earn that custom-made 18 by 24-inch oak frame. Do you have any idea what I had to do to keep this place going?
Well, I guess not.
Well, I guess I would have told you, but I was busy actually doing something. I was strong, brave, and fearless.
Son, listen to your grandpa.
But son,
Yes?
you have an awfully limp wrist.
Hey!
I find folks who were out of line. I didn't care if I was wrong or right. It's crushing like a bug. That's how I built the name of Costermonger and Sons.
Not my fault.
How bad it's become.
Don't blame me.
We should be second to none.
I was
I
good.
can't undo what you've done.
doing in my office?
Oh my God, it's you, great-great-grandpa Costermonger. You're the founder of
You're
Yellow.
damn right I'm the founder. Now what are you doing in my office?
We're your family. No, don't listen to him. I'm your family. He's an embarrassment to the Costermonger name.
Listen, you bastard, we could be even
Yeah,
better.
shut up. You're just a picture on the front
But you two, knock it off. I wish you both worked for me so I can fire your two-dimensional asses.
Oh, you definitely fire my boy. He's such a sissy.
Oh, he's a sissy. Sounds like you think you're real tough.
Guilty as charged.
Well, the shit I've done to make you look like a cream puff.
Hey!
Let me tell you about that time I killed a guy who built a stand right down to mine bombing. It was fun.
Holy crap!
It helped me start the name. Everyone's to blame. Costermonger and Son.
Oh my
Just look
God!
what that's become.
Did you say he
I
died?
should be second to none.
I'm a
I
wuss.
can't undo what you've
I
done.
never killed a guy from
Costermonger and Sons. So, who's in charge now?
I am, sir.
Jesus Christ. Let me guess. You're probably afraid of hurting people's feelings.
Well, yeah, sort of.
And you don't want to offend anybody by doing something a bit extreme.
No, not really.
Well, let me be the first to say then. It's time to get off your keister and do something, you pussy!
Should I save the company that made my family famous and rich? Should I even try or say goodbye?
Your situation's a bitch!
Sir?
Yes?
Is everything all right?
Yes, everything is fine. Could you send for Doug Palmer? I'd like to speak with him.
Sure. Yes.
Now I can see, with the help of my ancestry, life gives you lemons, you harvest the tree, and with your fist held tight, grasping with all your might, you must stand up and say a lost my way. Now I found that in this life you can't be found. You're black and blue, you fall apart. Give up what they take a yard.
Costermonger and Sons. At last, Costermonger and Sons. Now we're back, Costermonger and Sons. That was fast, Costermonger and Sons. Let's kick some ass.
I can't believe what this became. It's gonna need to take place. It's my aim, finally earned the name of Costermonger.
Doug Palmer, sir, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, you're fired.
And Sons.
Here we go again.
I'm serious this time. It's the last straw.
But where are you going to go?
The open road, Ro. I've packed enough granola bars and gummies to last me at least a week. By then, I'm certain a family of circus people will have picked me up. Then, it's the tightrope for me.
But you can't just take all the granola bars and gummies.
Huh, watch me.
Wait, relax. When Dad gets home, I'm going to calmly explain to him that he's the worst dad in the whole world for never believing us, and that'll fix this.
Yeah, well, when I'm up there walking the rope and chowing down on some granola bars, don't you think for a second that I'll have put tickets back for you to watch?
This plan is the worst.
You haven't supported my dream of being a tightrope walker since the first time you heard about it.
That was like 30 seconds ago.
Oh, you think you know?
Wait, this isn't gonna work. Every time you run away, you never make it past the mailbox. You get too scared.
Well, I'll show that mailbox who's boss. Goodbye, sister.
Good afternoon, Father. I'd like to set the record straight about this
No, the
morning.
three of us need to have a talk. What is your brother doing?
He's running away.
He's not running, he's at the mailbox.
Like always.
Wade, come here. We're having a family meeting. And get the mail while you're down there. This morning...
About that, Daddy.
No, I'm doing the talking. Now, I have worked very hard since you two were born to give us all a good life. I've always wanted people to say, "What a beautiful family you have, Doug." Or, "Doug, we could really use someone with your experience." Or, "Wow, Doug, you actually finished that stupid fence." But you know what I hear instead? "What have your kids done now?" Or, "Sure can't control those kids of yours, can you, Palmer?" Or, "That's my car your 7-year-old son is driving."
But Dad, we really didn't do
No,
anything.
I'm doing the talking. Now, I told you both today how important it was, and not to cause any problems. So what did you do? You destroyed the original Costamonger lemonade stand. It's like you do the exact opposite of everything that I say. I should have told you two to just go nuts and, I don't know, poop on the floor. Maybe then you would have behaved.
Dad, we
No,
really...
I got fired from my job today because you two broke that stand. I got fired for something that I had absolutely nothing to do with. You know what it feels like to be blamed for something that you didn't do? Yes. No, you don't. Don't make me out to be the bad guy here, okay? Even when things have gotten bad, I've never gone away. I've always been here. They're making me pay to renovate that stand, and we have no money. So I'm going to teach you two a lesson in responsibility. You have to come up with the money to pay them back.
But we didn't even do it!
I don't care if you did it or not. It's done, and now we have to pay for it. So start thinking. I'm going inside to look for a job. With my luck, I'll end up working at the circus or something stupid like that.
He's treating us like children! Let me ask you something, Ro. Do I look like a child to you? Oh, he can be so frustrating sometimes! Whenever we could think we would ruin this day, that stupid idiot chick was just getting in the way.
Every pointless little fight, every tattle or cuss, never taking our side. Dad is always blaming us. So how could he, a poor man, ever begin to understand what it's like to be picked on by a town of bullies?
Never in the 14 years that I worked for that plant did I ever expect to be thrown out just like that. Every time I called in sick, when I asked for that raise, he was never really there. All I wanted was some praise. How could he, a corporate man, ever begin to understand what it's like to be tired, broken down and lonely? That's me.
How are we supposed to raise the money that he needs? Should we clean up dog poop or should we pull some weeds? Or you can knock out my teeth for the tooth fairy.
Really love to ask her, but that'd be just like asking Dad. And since he lost his job, he's mad. Wait a minute!
Hold on! You're not gonna really knock out my teeth, are you?
No, Dad's job.
What are you talking about?
I think I've got a great idea. A way to raise the cash we need. It's in these seeds. Don't you see? These people love lemonade. So if you build a lemonade stand,
hope that we buy some more, and then they will tell their friends, and they will knock down our door. We should be using these, but we got a job for sure. So now that our stand is done, we won't have to worry anymore. Now that everything's made, grab us some lemonade, and then we'll see how good things can be. When everything seems so bad and nothing would go our way, we put on our thinking caps and made a plan right away. Sometimes when life do not work, I guess you can't always play. But if you just try your best, then things will turn out okay. We could have just given up, but we said no way, Jose. So now that our stand is done, we're ready to sell some lemonade and get paid. Would you like some lemonade?
No.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
At least we tried.
Wait, no, stop, wait! We can't stop now, we just started. We need to start thinking like a real lemonade company. When Life Gives You Lemons, a practical guide to business, by Herman Costermonger. Seems like a good place to start.
You think so? Seems more like a recipe for disaster.
But John Sherman of the Aquaconac Herald says it's captivating. Lemons is a valuable addition to the literature of American business and is a great model for success.
It sounds boring.
Yeah, I know, but we're not exactly a model of success ourselves, so what have we got to lose? Now let's see. A young Fillmore costermonger started his first stand at the age of 7.
Like us.
Coming from humble beginnings, he didn't have a dime to his name.
Like us.
So with a burning desire to make his old man proud, he turned to the one thing he knew, lemonade. Now in those days, everybody and their sister had their own lemonade recipes, of course. But something about Costermonger's lemonade excited the town of Aquaconac, spreading like fever from county to county until it became a national lemonade sensation.
Well, that's the problem. This lemonade and that lemonade aren't the same anymore. Wait. Maybe the real recipe is somewhere inside.
Well, whatever it was, it couldn't have been that hard to make. Oh, I know. There has to be an adult that knows what real lemonade tastes like. And then we can experiment until we get it right. Excuse me, miss. Would you mind helping us taste test our lemonade? I'm more of a Yellow Harvest gal myself.
But it's free. You wouldn't want to pass up an opportunity for free lemonade on a day like this.
Plus, all the proceeds are being donated to Yellow Harvest. It's a win-win. Well, all right. My shrink keeps telling me I should step outside my comfort zone.
Listen, lady, this isn't a psychiatrist booth. Just drink the drink.
So what's wrong with the lemonade, ma'am? Well, it's kind of bland. It's pretty flat. By far the worst that is dispersed in a quack-a-knack. This stuff is gross, so let's get real. I'd rather taste some human waste, that's how I feel. Let's add a little something to give it some flavor, but I'm not sure what.
You need inspiration.
I'm thinking something tart.
How's this for a start?
Let's hope
Thanks, Grandpa.
Oh, sir, free lemonade. We're doing a taste test.
Fine.
So, what do you think?
Something must have gone faulty. Should this really be salty? I'm not blowing smoke. Is this a practical joke, or are you for real? Now my appetite's spoiled. This should really be boiled. Add something with bite. Make this wrong or right, so my stomach can heal.
There's got to be an answer to our dilemma. What could we use?
I think that I've got it. To add a little bite. Hot sauce should ignite their tummies in lickety split.
I don't know about this weak hot sauce.
Trust me, Ro, I was born 3 minutes before you were. I think I know what I'm doing.
You made it worse.
But what if we made it better? Oh, sir! You look like the type that enjoys fruity drinks.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Try a free sample and tell us what you think.
I think I might. This taste is like dog shit. This shouldn't be mustard free. It's got no appeal. It's sort of like peaches with flavor of feces. This needs to change 'cause now it's a deal.
Something must have gone faulty. Should this really be salty? Well, not one track. It's a practical joke, or are you for real? My appetite's spoiled. This should really be boiled. Add something with bite. Make this wrong or right, so my stomach can heal.
I'm gonna be so angry when he sees what we've done here. Oh, why didn't we just act obedient?
Hold on, there's one more thing that could add a little zing.
Let's see if they like this last ingredient. Excuse me, sir, you look like you're worth a quart of sweat.
Oh, thank you.
But we were just wondering if
I'm not interested.
Hey! You! Yeah! You! We're trying to fix this crappy Yellow Harvest lemonade because our dad's making us pay for something that we didn't do. So help us!
All right, I'll help.
What in the world is going on here? I can explain everything. It was all wrong.
it's not. You did too much.
Something smells funny. What have you two been adding to this stuff? You're going to make people sick. Sir, I'm really sorry about this.
Wasn't you two that created this? It tastes perfect like a million bucks. It's so obvious that his stuff sucks. Could this be the trend? That just might save the day. This tastes great, I can't wait to change up its way. This is what you call
A little more to the left. There, perfect. Hey, don't worry about this wallpaper. We'll be taking it down later this week. Yeah. could you do me a favor? Could you go in the other room and take the curtains off those windows over there? I need to make some room for the Mikado yellow ones I ordered. Let's get some light and fresh air in this place. Hey, Zoe! What do you think of everything so far?
It's nice, I guess.
Yes, it is nice, and, I feel good. I really think you're gonna like the new curtains. They're Mikado yellow.
I see, but sir, why the change all of a sudden?
Oh, my dear, there comes a time when you have to embrace progress. At 154 years, we're just getting ready to start to turn the corner.
I'm all for progress, don't get me wrong. I'm just wondering, if we're keeping with tradition.
Well, of course we're keeping with tradition. I had a little insight today, and I hadn't felt more confident on how to proceed since the day I took over the company when my dad died.
Your father hired him,
What?
Doug Palmer. I went through his files when I filled out his exit paperwork. He started in the plant sweeping floors. He was 2 months shy of 15 years.
Hey, could we have a moment, please? It's the curtains, isn't it?
What? No, sir, it's...
Well, then what are you so upset about? Oh, wait, are you mad that the carpet won't match the curtains? Is that what you're so mad about? That the carpet won't match the curtains? Is that why you're so upset that they won't match, that the carpet won't match the curtains?
Sir,
is that what...
please stop saying that. It's not the carpet or the curtains. It's Doug Palmer.
Why do you keep bringing him up?
Oh, no reason. Just wanted you to know. I wonder how he'll feed his children.
Enough, Zoe. I see what you're trying to do here. But the actions of Mr. Palmer and his kids posed a legitimate threat to the well-being of our business. That's what Roger said.
What if it was just a simple misunderstanding that got blown entirely out of proportion?
Well, I feel more comfortable knowing that our brand is safe with him gone.
Mr. Costermonger.
Is it right to right a wrong by wronging someone who was right?
Wait, what?
Is it fair when unfair things are fair, when fair is clearly out of sight?
I don't know.
Is this making any sense?
No, Zoe, I'm finally doing something. What's wrong?
Let me start again, sir. It's just that, well...
You have always been like a father to me. So where do I begin to try and help you to see that you're hurting this company by firing that man you burned the tree? So take a breath, relax, and you'll agree. Become the man we knew you'd always be.
Well, maybe you're right, Zoe. Maybe I've been too quick to change things. Maybe I've been too quick.
Well,
But I can't fix the company unless I fix the lemonade first.
I'm so glad to hear you say that. I've been working on things here. It may take several years with some additional investments, but I think we can turn things around the right way.
And here I was getting so bent out of shape over some Mikado yellow curtains, Oh, it's just such a nice color. And maybe you're right about Doug, too. I shouldn't just jump at every opportunity that comes walking through that door, claiming to be the answer to all my problems.
Here it is, Alvin, the answer to all of your problems.
Really? Oh, that's nice.
Hey, we have a minute, attorney-client privilege.
All right. If you need me, I'll just be working on what we talked about.
Thanks, Zoe.
Alvin, it's those twins from this morning, the ones with the costermonger stand. They're selling your lemonade, and it's not like anything I've ever tasted. You've got to try it.
I don't know, Roger.
What are you talking about? Would you just try this?
Well, I shouldn't just jump at every opportunity that comes walking.
Just drink this.
Holy crap!
See what I mean?
This stuff is amazing! It tastes just like my dad used to make, but only better. How those two kids make this?
Alvin, I don't know how they did it. But if there's one thing I do know, it's that this is more than just some drink. This is your chance. This is your opportunity to make things right. Look, do you see that?
My desk?
No, not your desk, Alvin! Look ahead, the future is bright. You're gonna get a brand new drink. Oh yes, tell you what I think, it suits you just right. New revenue will surely put you right back on top. You see those kids, their business is strong. You've got to buy them out in stack. What? Wait, I can't afford that. Buddy, that's where you're wrong. A couple bucks gets you that deluxe lemonade shop. It's a simple economics lesson. They are kids, and so I'm guessing a lot of cash to them is just some pocket change to you. How much money to be sure? $100 and it's yours. Redemption's here, so don't refuse this.
I don't know if we should do this.
Tell you what, I'll contact my firm. Hey guys, come on over. Now you're gonna learn. It's your staple lead and gate the stumbling block. You'll finally live up to your lofty reputation. Like Savior's flicks for total annihilation.
You think that you could fix my situation?
From money woes you'll have emancipation.
It's so obvious, no place to play. You'll be back on top, and that is where you will stay.
Just like an Indian on a crafty reservation who builds casinos for major exploitation.
I will prevent long periods of stagflation.
Yeah.
When you're free from burdens, here's what you'll say.
Now I'm back on top, and that is where I will stay. This will be a great collaboration,
And this would be my family's expectation.
so shout it out across the whole damn nation. Come on, let's do this. Are you with me or not?
With a friend like you, we'll see what's true and give it a shot.
With this plan together, we will be back on top. Nothing will ever stop getting you back on top.
This is amazing. I've never seen people so excited about lemonade.
Get your lemonade to celebrate a Quacky Night special day. New Yellow Harvest brand recipe. 50 cents a glass or 3 for $2. Sometimes if we say stuff like that, people think it's a good deal, but it's really not.
You need any help running the till, sweetie?
Actually, we have a pretty smooth operation going here.
Hey, one wine, people! There's enough for everyone.
Oh, hey, Dad, there is actually something you could help us do. Would you mind mixing up another batch of lemonade? All the ingredients are right back here.
Hold on, this is just Yellow Harvest brand lemonade?
Shh, no, it's more than that. You have to add this.
Really? Wow, that's lemonade, all right. All right, let's see here. What, I've been been making lemonade since before you two were born.
Gather round, folks, and gaze at the human harvester, a freak raised in captivity to juice lemons for your refreshment.
It's all right. It's pretty close to the truth. That jerk costermonger had me for too long, and now we're going to run him out of business. This stuff is liquid gold. Oh, hey, you're running a little low on supplies here. I'll be right back. Keep up the good work, you two. And hey, I'm proud of you.
When's the last time Dad said he was proud of us?
I don't know, but it sure is nice to hear. Come on, we need to keep working.
Well, well, well. Look who we have here.
Well, you know, I was just wondering if I could maybe try some of your lemonade.
So, you want a closer look at our lemonade stand, huh?
Be our guest. This is what success looks like.
Yeah, and you can't spell success without suck, which is what you do.
You guys are weird.
And rich. After we pay off the stand that you pushed us into, we may even have enough left over to start our own business.
Drop the quarter.
Enjoy the lemonade. I hope it's not too sour.
Hi, kids. Are you the Palmer twins?
Yes, ma'am. Who's asking?
I'm Jean McMahon from WAQK Action News 14. When I caught wind of what you guys were up to, I thought, what a great story! A story of redemption. Just this morning you caused such trouble, and now you're making amends.
No. We're making lemonade.
Well, I really think the whole town should hear about this.
Yeah, to be honest, I always thought you two were complete brats. But what you're doing for Yellow Harvest is great. Plus, your lemonade is out of this world.
Well, it is our version of a classic.
I'm going to let my news director know your story. Don't be surprised if you see yourselves on the news tonight.
You hear that, Ro? The news!
That'll be sure to increase sales. Remember that one time Old Man Dixon was yelling suggestive things at female joggers? He wound up on the news, and pepper spray sales went through the roof.
We'll be able to pay back Dad in no time.
Hey, where are you going?
Hey, this guy's trying to cut in line!
Sir, we have a strict no jipping policy. Any agreement of backsies and frontsies while the wait will not be honored. Ma'am, did you promise frontsies to this gentleman?
I certainly did not.
And it's settled. Row,
Back of the line.
back of the line, sir.
Yeah.
Wait! I'm not here just to buy a glass of lemonade. I'm here to buy the entire stand, recipe and all.
Row,
We're not for sale.
we're not for sale, sir.
Hear me out, kids. I represent a very influential party, and I am willing to offer you a substantial amount of money to assume ownership of this operation.
How much are we talking here?
Oh, I don't know. How does a crisp, new $100 bill sound to you?
Funny, we've already pulled in 120 so far. Just today. We'll have that broken stand fixed in no time.
Look, I've got some pull around town. What would you say if I were able to assume the cost of the damages of the costermonger stand? The damages you were responsible for?
Well, if my math is right, and it most certainly is right because I'm in the Blue Jay math group at school, and that's for the smart kids, we're on track to pay off everything and more by the end of the week. So if you wouldn't mind, we've got thirsty people waiting.
Thirsty people waiting, sir.
Yeah, get out of here.
All right, then. I'm sorry you kids feel that way. Obviously, this little stand means a lot to you, but unfortunately, some very powerful people care more about their own lemonade stands than you care about yours. Do me a favor. Make sure you give this to your dads. Once all the paperwork is formalized, your stand and that drink is ours. See you in court.
Our stand is theirs.
Oh, crap!
Oh, crap!
gonna surprise me later. Oh, come here, you two. Now, let's see what it says. From the law offices of Roger Tontine, regarding your new non-sanctioned, non-state approved, legally liable company, hand over all assets, ingredients, recipes, revenues, and or non-permanent, like stand constructions to the Yellow Harvest Corporation forthwith, or else, oh crap, oh crap, oh shit, my family seems so strong, felt just like we belonged, it turns out I was wrong, my kids screwed up my life again, I probably could have been admired, made people feel inspired, but now I'm sued and still fired, god damn it, fired!
Roger gets back.
Boy, have I got news for you.
You got the drink? Roger, we're saved!
Hey, could we do this?
You want to go over to Zoe's house?
No.
Hey, why don't you head home a while? You really worked hard today. You really earned it.
But what happened with
You heard the man. We'll see you tomorrow.
So, where's the drink?
Yeah, about that.
Oh, you didn't get the drink. Oh, I knew this would happen. Oh, God, oh, man, oh, God, oh, man.
Alvin, relax. No, I didn't get you the drink yet, but I did do something way better.
Better? What'd you do?
Well, we're suing the kids and their father. We're suing their asses off.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Why me? I don't know why I got my hopes so high, and now this would go awry, and now I know I'm gonna fry.
Just wait a minute.
Oh, crap. What will everybody think when they hear we sued for that drink? We may as well just change our name to Bankrupt Week.
Would you just listen? Calm down. Shut up and listen. Buddy, listen, you've got nothing to fear. Everything's gonna be just fine, Alvin. I know it looks bad, but just trust me. With this plan together, happy days will be. Here, come on, I got something to show you.
From WAQK 14, this is Action News with Skip Rollins and Mary
And it is awesome. Wow, Action News is here. So you don't have to fear we tell you the things you've got to know. But we do it like an action show. So put on your seatbelt and get ready to go. We tell you news so you don't have to fear. We are the news and we're always right. We are the news, we flex our might. We're the news, we excite. That's why it's Action News. It's extreme.
Action News. Got all the big stories up today.
Thursday night, the big story in Action News is the Yellow Harvest Lemonade Corporation finding itself in a legal battle against two local children and their father. The two children, Roe and Wade Palmer, are being sued for illegally creating and selling their own brand of the company's signature drink. A quack and X-only industry is being assaulted fiscally. I'm confident this town has resiliency. More news on this, let's go down Jake and Dave's story. Down at Open Pit. Jane, what's the latest?
Skip, the whole town is in an uproar after the shocking allegation that two local children could be responsible for trying to uproot the Yellow Harvest Lemonade Corporation. Now, in talking with some of the locals, they like to think of Yellow Harvest as a big lemon tree, with the families of this town as the lemons. However, it doesn't take long to see that one of those lemons may have gone sour.
Thanks, Yellow Harvest, for all you do, even though those ingrates are trying to bring you down.
I've been working for Yellow Harvest since I was 18 years old, and not once in that time did I ever want to see children locked up with burrs and razors. That changed today.
Those Palmer sure are dummies. Is that good?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Those pieces of take off and stick it straight up there.
The Palmer car wants that, ma'am. I'll do it.
They make the proverbial lemon tree.
We need to go sit there, French. I think you'll agree. Learn the land of things they're coming from the sea.
Thank you, Jane. Right now, we'd like to welcome Adam Singleton. He's the Associate Professor of Economics at Quackenbush State College. Professor, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
No, Professor, I don't recall ever seeing a story that I thought would rile up the town of Quackenbush as this case with these two kids. Now, I'll be the first one.
I'm an economist.
I don't know much about the economy.
If I were those kids, I would be pissed.
These kids have evil intentions.
What am I doing? It's like paying this guy need me. He wants me to lie.
In your honest opinion,
I've got the demand for what he supplies.
totally unfair.
In the form of a bribe.
Getting rich illegally.
He said my bank account will grow.
Boys make thousands.
I will answer no. It isn't right to do this.
Totally unfair.
But I can't refuse this.
Do you agree?
So here it goes. Sure.
The Palmers want autonomy to ruin the town's economy. And studies show poor folks go on mass killing sprees. This is the crime tax time now you've earned your fee. Much more to come on Action News. Travis Curtis will be here with a look at local sports, a 7-day forecast, plus an exclusive you won't want to miss. That and much more on WAQK when we return.
Action News got all the weird stories of the day.
And we're up.
As a quarterback, I played college football. I was a classy kid.
What is that, guys?
Now I coach and every single cheerleader, single night in the dance.
Find a job, team.
They got so pissed off. I guess that's why they broke my leg. I never played again. Now I got this job and no life. I hate my life. It really sucks.
And we're back.
We've got Action News sportscaster Chad Curtis here with a look at local sports. Chad?
Thanks, Skip! The Quackenbush High Yellow Jackets are already looking forward to next season as they look to improve upon their record of 1-9. Head coach Joe Vargo is trying to replicate the emotion that was displayed last season in their single victory over the winless Falcons of Oak Hill. In that game, after a late fourth quarter safety, the Falcons held on to win with a final score of 2-0. And what better way to celebrate than by being completely doused in Yellow Harvest brand lemonade? Only made with the finest local ingredients, Yellow Harvest brand lemonade is the perfect way to say our team was marginally better than your team was today. And that's all the time I'm allowed for sports.
To celebrate winning the big game. Oh, by the drink that's our fame. That is what sets this whole town aflame. Stick with the best and pass the test, it's the lead. Now it's time for our WAQK Action News 3-in-1 report. That's where we take all of our other stories and put them together to save you time. Found only on the Action News.
Action News.
Action News.
We're the rest of the Action News team. We used to be
funky, but now it's caffeine. No, we might be different, our story's the same. To make our show met with lots of acclaim, we would research our facts bit by bit. But now we just look nice and make up some shit. We're a beverage show, and we met the status quo, status quo. I don't know how we sang so low, we sung so
Take it away, boys.
The new study shows that Yellow Harvest brand lemonade can increase problem-solving abilities in young children. Meanwhile, we found that the Palmer lemonade stand sold non-FDA-approved products to an unwitting public. Yellow Harvest earns an A. The Palmer lemonade stand, well, they get an F.
And what I'm sure can't be coincidence, the black and that streak of sunshine looks to be over as rain moves in from the south. Expect the next several days to be dreary, with things clearing up right around when these kids get sent to jail. Then it's back to beautiful weather. Make it a great one. Who wants to hear some bullshit about lemonade? Yellow Harvest donated some money to some kids a while back to get some stuff or something. Is it true? I don't know. Maybe. Back to you, Skip.
Our station is totally refused.
Here comes the news, here comes the news.
Because we're news, you're always here.
Here comes the news, here comes the news, here comes the news.
That's probably why we're number one every week. We learn to help preserve our winning streak. And now let's head back to our own Jane McMahon for that exclusive we've been promising you. Jane, can you hear me?
Yes, Skip?
Jane, it looks as though you've changed locations. Where are you right now?
Well, our producer brought me here outside of the Palmer's house.
The Palmers?
Yes, Skip?
You know, Jane, we've been promising our viewers an exclusive. Do you think you could get an interview with the family?
An interview with the family?
Jane, an exclusive interview. Now, don't look so nervous. There's nothing to worry about. I've got all the questions right here.
When I was just a college girl, my sights were set so high. I longed to lead the sisterhood of Kappa Alpha High. But I don't drink, and so I think that's why they cut me loose. You're correct. So if I want to be an anchor, I must do it slut or Alpha again. All right.
Go knock on their door or ring their bell.
Here comes the news, here comes the
Our viewers want all their doubts dispelled.
news, here comes the news, here comes the news.
So take away all your feelings, bid them farewell. When they come out without a doubt, you should give them
Hello,
What is this?
I'm Jane McMahon from WAQK Action News 14. We were hoping to ask you a few questions about the lawsuit.
Oh God, this is on the news?
Tell them the whole show is about his family.
We've dedicated our whole broadcast this evening to the lawsuit against your family.
Oh crap.
Ask him what it's like to be the father of two economic terrorists.
I mean, you do realize your children are being blamed for trying to break down the Yellow Harvest Lemonade Corporation. People are saying they could potentially ruin the town's economy.
Well, this has nothing to do with the town economy.
Economic terrorists, Jane.
Some people are even calling them economic terrorists.
What? Who's calling me that?
Sure, after tonight, everyone can see your show will be calling them that.
Don't cry your wife a big baby. Tell him that, Jane.
Reporting from the Palmer House, I'm Jane McMahon, Action News 14.
Thanks, Jane. Action News continues tonight at 11 with all the latest on the developing Lemongate situation. And now for Mayor and Sea Lord, Jay McMahon, and the entire Action News team, I'm Sim Rollins. Have a great night tonight. Watch Action News for fair and balanced news that we all got along. Because we're never wrong if you like thinking on your own. Don't worry, because you are not alone. It's easy to turn your brains off studies that show. Now that we're done, we should end the show while we're in the zone. We are the news, and we're always right. We hear the news, we flex our mind. We don't report the news, we excel. We don't right. That's why we're listening to this machine.
So the whole show was like that?
It's like they just made up stuff so people would watch. The news can't do that, can it, Dad? Dad?
Quick, get behind the couch.
Hello, Palmer. Are your kids at home?
There they are! Yeah! You can't just barge in here like this.
Didn't you hear? Your kids are trying to uproot the Yellow Harvest Lemonade Corporation.
Yeah, the only thing Yellow Harvest is guilty of is using the finest local ingredients.
Andy donated money to help some kids get some stuff a while back or something.
Economic terrorists!
Yeah, you wait a minute! Now, if you don't all leave right now, I'm going to call the cops.
Go ahead.
You asked for it. All right, listen. I know you're mad. I'm mad too. But you can't just storm into my house like this. You have to draw a line somewhere. If you want to set up camp on our front lawn and harass us, fine. Throw stuff at the house. I don't care anymore. But please, they aren't your responsibility. Let me handle them.
All right, Palmer. We'll stay on your lawn. We're going to make your life a living hell.
That shouldn't be too hard.
I'll bring the grill and it's fun.
Thanks for saving us, Dad.
We really owe you one.
So are we in trouble, or...
You know, Dad, maybe if we work together, Dad,
Would you just stop it? There's nothing you can do and there's nothing I can do. Every single time that things start to look up, they end up even worse than they were before. It's always the same.
I thought you said you were proud of what we did with the lemonade.
Well, I take it back. Should have known you two were up to no good.
Where are you going, Dad?
Just away from you two.
Don't cry over family. They're the ones that love and hurt you most of all. Just because you're angry doesn't mean I'll let you fall.
on shore, and she'd sing us both to sleep.
'Cause you never could count sheep. Those nights are gone,
But not forgotten the song that she would sing.
every time the wind doesn't blow your way.
Your family's here at the end of the day.
Hi, Jane. It's the best report I have seen since that two-part expose you did on Old Man Dixon. You two are onto something big with this one, and if you need any help at all, I'd be happy to help. Some gossip, updates, candid photographs of me personally throwing trash at their house. I'm your man.
Thanks.
But Jane, I'd like to be interviewed.
Mr. Palmer,
Oh, great. Now what?
I'm sorry to bother you, but a man came by here looking to buy your kid's lemonade recipe. Did you sell it to him? I think I might be able to get you your job back if you didn't.
Is this some kind of joke?
No, we trade the lemonade recipe for your job. It looks like the town is on your side. I mean, the way they're all gathering here to support your children and wanting to buy their lemonade, they're clearly supporting the kids.
Nice stitch work on those effigies, Sharon.
What is going on here?
My kids wouldn't sell their recipe, and then we got sued. Then the news reported that we were trying to uproot Yellow Harvest, and now there are effigies of my children. You know, I always knew this day would come. I just never thought that everyone would be so well prepared for it.
Doug, I'm so
Why
sorry.
am I even talking to you? You were the one that said that everything was going to be all right after my kids broke that stand, and now look!
It's not your kids' fault that you lost your job, Doug. Please don't blame them.
So what then? This is my fault?
No, it's
Are you
not-
saying that I can't control my own children?
No, I'm just...
Look, I know I'm not Father of the Year material, but let's see you try to get them to listen.
Doug, you need to listen. Yellow Harvest isn't doing well. Mr. Kostermonger got the report a few days ago. Sales have been down and it's not looking good. He's really worried about everything and he doesn't want anyone to know.
So he made an example out of me.
No, it wasn't personal. It just played out the wrong way. He wouldn't listen
I know,
to
that
me.
stupid jerk wouldn't even give me a chance to speak.
Doug, if you give the recipe back to him, maybe we can get things back to normal.
No, absolutely not. I don't want things to go back to normal. Normal was awful. And you can tell Costamonger that he can go to hell.
Roger, I'm feeling different. I'm feeling something inside me I've never felt before. My stomach is churning, my heart is racing.
You want me to get the whiskey?
No, I'm finally feeling good, excited, truly in control of my own destiny.
You've made some wise decisions today, Alvin.
And with you by my side, I think tomorrow will be a brighter day for Yellow Harvest.
It's beginning, and you've got to do your part. See that
back to the way things were. Come stand all alone, never having to step out and see that face the unknown. Our family, the dark stormy weather, make them all believers. We've never been upsetters. It's time to spread the fever. Could we just go back to those days?
Got no one just lost my job, uncontrollable kids, and a quacking act sucks. Now my life is in a skin, but I can't take all the blame. Costermonger's a clown, so he ruined my knee. Pretty soon he'll lose his crown. He should predict. I'll bring him down. I've got the trick. This town will drown. I say screw them all. Next time won't be such a close call. Got no one just lost my job, uncontrollable kids, and a quacking act sucks. Now my life is in a skin, but I can't take all the blame. Costermonger's a clown, so he ruined my knee. Pretty soon he'll lose his crown. He should predict. I'll bring him down. I've got the trick. This town will drown. I say screw them all. Next time won't be such a close call.
This is bad, bro. The whole town is gonna be after us. We're gonna end up just like old man Dixon. That time he decided to walk around outside in just his socks. Hit repeatedly with bricks.
But you know what, Wade? He didn't stop us because of a few bricks, remember? He kept getting back up until that one brick broke through his eye socket. Then he didn't get up anymore. But that's not important. What's important is he stuck to what he believed in. And that's what we have to do too. We've gotta find a new idea. A brand new way to set us free. They disagree. Don't you see? They think we should take the blame. We should just take a stand.
I need a hand.
Then we won't be like that.
Take a stand.
Just you and me. So we're gonna shout out loud, and we'll be hard to ignore. No matter what thing allowed,
They'll
we'll show what we have in store. They won't let us sell our drink. We'll say we can't take no more. Who cares if our people think? Just what we're down. It's time that we stand on top and show them how we can soar. So far that we'll never fall. It's all we're soars. And don't believe he wants a fight. It's just a
I'll bring him down. I'll take him down. Let's keep this up.
for sure. Win this war.
Yellow fever is. Where is my cleaver?
Yellow fever is here. I got a new idea.
Time to be afraid.
Lemonade.
As we continue our tour, one thing that should come as no surprise is the loyalty of Yellow Harvest customers. Since the beginning, the Costermonger family has had a simple recipe for success. Brew a delicious drink and treat every customer with respect. Whether you're a kid at heart or you're an actual kid, things taste better with Yellow Harvest.
So you've heard about those kids next door.
They ran into trouble, so they sold some lemonade.
When the cash
Let's go to the chase. Where's that delicious lemonade of yours, huh?
What? I bet you two are hiding some right now, aren't you?
If you are, could we have some?
Even if we were, why would we give any of it to you jerks?
That is exactly what a fire-breathing creature of the night like yourself would say.
What does that even mean?
Stories our kids have been spreading around lately.
Yeah, well, you know how kids can be.
Oh, it's hard to believe that we used to act like that back when we were their age.
Here he comes.
Quick! Everybody in your moving positions!
Hope doesn't have those flyers again. God,
Move!
You hiding that delicious lemonade you're kidding me.
What? I bet you got some of it right now, don't you?
If you do, can we have some?
Is there any way that this trash isn't going to get thrown at my house this time?
No.
You guys are the worst, you know that?
I heard the reason that they had to fire Palmer. It's all because he tried to launder some money. If you would like to pass, then you can kiss my ass. Lock her up, baby! Say she left you, but I saw her.
You know I heard some rumors all involving a night that his kingdom turned to deal the final blow. Now you know the urban legend played in Rome.
I would not have guessed when I was forcibly retired. The biggest problem would become the ornaments my lawn acquired.
You think she's buried in the yard?
Who would have thought a second life would be so hard?
From this point forward, sure someone should stay guard.
Where's the podcast? Where's the going?
We should get inside to watch the stories of that day right there on WAQK.
Got all of your stories of the day.
A biggie down on the horizon. Unfortunately, things are not looking good for the Palmer family. Good morning, I'm Skip Rollins. While the Confidant prepares for Yellow Harvest Appreciation Night down at the factory this evening, our big story is our exclusive interview with Yellow Harvest spokesperson Ms. Zoe Bechtel and legal representative for Yellow Harvest, Mr. Roger Tontine. Normally, our field reporter Jane McMahon would handle an interview such as this, but due to the illustrious nature of the subject matter, we've decided to have our most trustworthy, our most daring, our most courageous, our most loyal, our greatest news reporter handle this story instead, me. Do you believe the Palmers to be vile?
No, I wouldn't say that's the thing.
Can't you see? This will be an open and shut trial. Just look at my face.
We agree. It sounds good to sweat.
There is a fight ahead.
You cannot let this spread for too long.
We bring you the facts.
Be ready to act.
For when they attack, we must fight back.
Oh, there you two are. I got so busy, I didn't. How'd everything go?
It could have gone better.
Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. But on the bright side, I think I finally found a way to make the carpet match the curtains. You want to see? Here, guess which color I picked?
Sir, have you seen the sales data from this past week?
Yeah, we're up nearly 20%.
20% from sales here in Aquaconac. There were no gains anywhere else. In fact, we dropped 12% across all other markets. Our marginal revenue has reached a historic nadir.
I picked cardinal red for the carpet color.
Just you wait. When the people taste the new and improved Yellow Harvest brand lemonade, things will change.
You know, there's something about the new and improved Yellow Harvest that I think is starting to rub some people the wrong way.
Well, maybe some people just need to suck it up and stomach it.
Maybe some people just need to stick it where the sun doesn't shine!
Are we still talking about the lemonade?
Sir, I know the trial is tomorrow, but I really think we should reconsider our direction we're heading. We can still turn back.
Alvin, don't let her do this. Not after all we've done. Not after you just picked out that new carpet.
Zoe, I respect your honesty and your opinion, but Roger's right. Look at this place. Oh, it's like the old days again. Hey, do you remember that story you told me when you were hired?
Of course I do.
It was about an excited little girl who took her first tour of the factory when she was only 7 years old. Well, in all the excitement, she got separated from her group and she wandered into this very office. And she sat at this chair, and my father walked in, seeing a lost, scared little girl, and he said,
"Little girl, get out of my office. Women have no place in an executive setting."
And look at you now. Look how far we've come together. Hey, we can show that old man that we knew how to run this place the right way.
It sounds more like your dream than mine, sir. I just don't think we need to drag a family through the mud like this. They seem like reasonable people. Maybe if we go talk to them, they'll relent under all this pressure.
Absolutely not. Not after we've come this far. This is our best chance.
Mr. Costermonger.
I think that you should think the way I thought you thought before.
What is happening right now?
When we were sure that things were surely bad, though now for sure we're quite unsure.
Don't you have a phone you should be answering?
Zoe, wait! I don't think Roger meant it that way, did you?
No, I did.
Oh. Zoe!
She's a loose cannon, Alvin. You've got to rein her in.
She's only doing what she thinks is best.
You didn't see her this morning. She was way off message.
Hey, there's no one that loves this company more than she does.
Even you?
Well, no, of course not.
That's what I thought. Now come on. We are looking at the horizon.
The horizon.
The dawn of a new day.
Dawn of a new day.
You're the one that's going to lead us forward.
Lead us forward. That's me. Now I'm the guy that you know can't fail. I know what I'm doing.
He's right, he's in charge, has respect, he knows his how to make a sale.
I know the right things to say, and I never do things halfway, because at the end of the day, I'm here, ready to steer, I'm holding the reins.
He's a leading man.
That's me, I'm a leading man.
He's got a plan.
Now I'm 'cause I got a plan.
He's making changes.
I'm making changes that are changing me.
He's making changes.
I'm making changes for the chance to be the man who saved his family's legacy. And so I'll try the best I can.
He's a leading man.
I'm a leading man.
For God's sakes, Alvin, the phone is for you. Jesus.
Sorry. Hello?
Yeah, is this Alvin Costermonger?
Why, yes it is.
Yeah, this is Kevin Pepperton. I run Pepperton Markets a couple towns over.
I used to do business with your old man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of talk coming out of the Quackanack about some new beverage which I assume your company makes. I'd like to start selling you a drink in our store again. Give you a big display case right over by the sweet potatoes.
Saying goodbye to my stress.
Dozen cases.
And handling sales with finesse.
What do you say?
I'm back on top and in success. And so, here I go. There's only one thing to say, and that is... Could you hold on a minute? Roger, it's Kevin Pepperton. He wants to sell Yellow Harvest brand lemonade in his stores again.
Great.
So should we do that?
Yes.
Mr. Pepperton, you've got yourself a deal.
He's a leading man.
That's me. I'm a leading man.
He's got a plan.
Move about again. I'm making business deals just like I should. And fixing problems I'm misunderstood. So I'll spread out just like my father would. And so I'll try the best I can.
He's a leading man.
I'm a leading man.
Hey, Alvin, I need your signature.
Oh, sure thing. Wait a minute. What exactly am I signing? See, the old me would have just signed and said nothing, but not anymore.
Right, well, this is a new company policy that I think is really going to jumpstart productivity.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. How exactly is it going to jumpstart productivity?
That's very good of you to ask. Essentially, this policy holds all employees accountable should their actions cause harm to the success of Yellow Harvest. It's called the Doug Palmer Clause.
All of these years, I never could define.
That's all you have to do.
If I was a man of action, or if I lacked a spine.
Best decision you've ever made.
And so I'll seal my fate and put the name on the dotted line. Just tell me when. I got my pen. I think I'm ready to. I'm ready to sign. Come on. The pen's out of ink. Roger, do you have... Oh, thanks. It won't twist. Oh.
He's a leading man.
That's me. Yeah, yeah. Wish that my dad were around to see the man I'm becoming. Imagine how proud he would be to shake my hand, no romance. I think that I know he'd understand. He's a leading man. That's me. That's me. I'm a leading.
I quit.
He's a leading man.
I'm Skip Rollins, following breaking news out of Quackanack. Tragedy on the airwaves. Sources indicate that following the Palmer trial, a one-week paid vacation will be taken by WAQK Action News 14 lead anchor, me. When asked for comments, I said, "It is with heavy heart that I announce my 7-day absence from your living rooms. In lieu of flowers, please support our sponsors. No word yet as to a temporary replacement. However, we will release those details as they become available to us." Oh, and 12 state senators arrested on child slavery charges.
Ro, honey, trying to record a message. Sorry, I can't get to the phone right now. Please leave me a message after this. Wait, put that down. After the beep, and I'll get back to you as soon as I... I thought I told you to...
Hi, Mr. Palmer. This is Jean McMahon again. I'm sorry for calling you so much today, but I just want you to know that I really am interested in getting your side of the story out to a quackernet. I hope you'll call me back.
You have 37 new messages. Hey, Palmer, I don't want to see those kids of yours running around town.
Those protesters on your front lawn are too loud, and I'm...
Hi, this is Jean McMahon from WAQ.
Keep hiding in there, Palmer, because I swear the next time I see you, I'm going to take this broom handle, turn it sideways, and shove it right up your... Messages deleted.
Get out of town! Nobody likes you anyway! You ruined it! What did I tell you about coming through the front door? Do it like we discussed. Crawl under the back fence, climb up the ladder that I made out of your bed sheets, and into the bedroom window.
Dad, we had a really rough day at school today. I owed 5 minutes at recess for excessive sass talking to the lunch ladies when I would hardly describe my sass talking as excessive. And we got his head dumped in the toilet.
You did?
I was actually just trying to do a handstand on the seat, and I slipped.
So, if we could get some peace and quiet, there's some reading we'd like to get done.
What are you two up to now?
We are going to become lawyers so that we can defend ourselves since somebody won't help us.
You two are going to represent yourselves in court.
Yes, and after we win the trial, we'll probably start our own law firm, Palmer and Palmer.
I'm the first Palmer.
Guys, it takes adults 4 years of college and 3 years of law school before they're even ready to take the test to become certified to defend people. And you think you're going to do it overnight?
Well, yeah, how hard can it be? All lawyers do is make sure everybody's telling the truth, right? Well, at least we're trying.
And what do you think that I've been doing all week?
Not this again.
Now, I'll have you know that that flyer contains exclusive information from an inside source about the company's finances and all the lies that they've been telling to everyone.
Here we go.
No, I think I finally figured out a way to trick people into reading it. I was just on my way to the store to make some copies of it. Now hear me out, okay? Now people have been throwing trash at us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if we filled a garbage bag full of copies of my flyer? Then when I take it out to the curb, people will start hurling them at the house. And when they do, people will...
Not care?
Put them back in the garbage?
No, they'll read it. And once they realize that they've been lied to, they'll boycott Yellow Harvest, the company will go bankrupt, Costamonger will be out of a job, and everything will be fine. They just need to know the truth.
Dad, you know when that Jehovah's Witness comes to the door and you hide behind the couch because you don't want to talk to him?
Yeah?
Well, you're acting like a Jehovah's Witness.
Now, you don't want to get covered in trash every time that we open the front door for the rest of our lives, do you?
Well, if If you let us wear those disguises like we asked, then this wouldn't be a problem.
No, you're not wearing those Halloween costumes, and that's final. You can't pretend to be somebody else and expect things to be different.
I'm pretty sure I could.
I don't have time for this right now. If I don't get to the store and make copies of this flyer before 6, we're never going to have enough time to throw them all away. Now, remember, if a stranger comes to the door,
Don't open it.
and if it's somebody that you know,
Also, don't open it.
good. Okay. Keep this locked. I'll be right back.
Get You're ruining this town!
Come on, we need to get to work.
I'll have you know that these law books came with the librarian's highest recommendation. Also, these are the only ones she had. Meddlesome monkey on the judicial branch. Little Miss Litigious. The monster at the end of this custody battle. Elizabeth Bedizabeth's first DUI.
Wait, I don't think these books are gonna help us. I don't even know what a DUI is.
Isn't that what old man Dixon got when the cops pulled him over and he tried to kiss them on the mouth?
Oh, yeah.
Well, how about this one? Giraffe goes to court.
Giraffe goes to court. I think I've heard of that one. Who wrote it?
It was written by Dean Thomas.
Written by Dean Thomas. Who did the illustration?
It was illustrated by Dan Franklin.
A subgroup of Advanced Cyber Logistics and Aerospace Defense Incorporated. All rights reserved.
Maybe you should read this.
It's Giraffe. He's quite the standard sort with legs not too long and a neck that's not too short. But after his spat with hyena riffraff, he found himself being taken off to court. The court record stated on that special date all creatures were called to join as one and congregate.
It was a special day.
The party presiding was led by a lion whose water hole was one to celebrate. Giraffe was tall, but he couldn't see that hyenas plan to ruin lion's ceremony. And being afraid before he could think, our dear Giraffe was pushed into the drink. The animal kingdom was in an uproar.
Creature, crater, small, had ever crossed our big before.
Giraffe took all the blame.
How do we determine if this giraffe is worming?
He turned to Judge Rhino, who would settle the score. And that was when Giraffe went to court. Once all the forms and documents were filed, Giraffe read as many law books as he could compile.
answers.
Oh, wait a minute. If Giraffe could have gotten help from the other animals, maybe things would have turned out differently.
Well, how are we supposed to get help? Those stupid idiots won't listen to us for some reason.
There has to be a way.
Well, it's not like the answer to our problem's just gonna walk right up and knock on the door. See? Now, let's return to that idea I had at lunch today about burning the Yellow Harvest factory to the ground. Now, I know it sounds crazy, but hold that thought.
Hi, Wade. I'm Zoe Bechtel. I'd like to hear help your family. Is your dad home?
Oh yeah, we're not supposed to open the door. So do you think Dad keeps any gas in the lawnmower?
Wait, she said she was here to help.
No offense, Ro, but she doesn't look like the type of person that would suck fuel out of a gas tank.
Hi, Miss Zoe. Sorry about the confusion.
No need to be sorry. It looks like you've both had a rough day, too.
Yeah, those people on our lawn have gotten pretty aggressive with the garbage throwing.
And I've been throwing away a lot of pudding cups without finishing them. It hasn't helped the situation. I mean, who can finish a whole serving of butterscotch? Oh!
Don't you work for Yellow Harvest?
I used to, but I couldn't stay there anymore. Sometimes grown-ups have a way of ignoring each other when they don't want to hear the truth, and I got sick of being ignored. I never thought it would get this bad. I'm so sorry.
Adults, am I right?
They should all be heading down to the factory soon. I'd really like to talk to your dad. Is he home?
No, he had another one of his ideas, and he thinks he's gonna fix everything, but it won't. So he should be back in a little bit.
You can wait here with us if you want.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, well, what are my manners? Maybe you'd like something to drink. We have water. We have water with crushed ice. We have water with cubed ice.
Money's been tight.
Hey, we have our lemonade too.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. I've actually never had your lemonade.
What? Never had it? Bro. Fine, I'll get it. Keep her happy. She's got potential.
So everyone really seems to love your drink.
Yeah, which is pretty strange because they really seem to hate us.
People can be like that. 1 minute they're with you and the next minute they're not.
It's not fair. Everybody thinks that we broke the lemonade stand, even our dad. But we didn't.
I know.
Could I ask you something?
Of course.
We've been reading a lot of these books to try to help us figure out what to do.
Oh, I know this one.
Well, it didn't help. None of them did. I wish my brother would have gotten at least one law book that didn't have full color illustrations. But how are we supposed to win the trial?
Well, winning the trial isn't everything, Ro. Let's say you do win. Is that suddenly going to make everyone stop being so mean to you?
Probably not.
No, I think that the best way to make a change around here is to start by trying to change people's minds.
Wow, that's really good advice.
Well, thank you.
No, seriously, you should write those posters that have animals on them.
I hope everyone's thirsty. I went ahead and threw a little spread together as well.
Holy shit!
I am so sorry.
You're cool.
Miss Zoe, tell Wade what you told me.
Is she gonna say another swear word? Say ass.
I just said that the best way to make a change around here is to start by trying to change people's minds.
Wow. She should write those animal posters that have animals on them.
So how do we get everybody on our side?
Well, I think that the best way is if you could just find one person that everyone respects to speak on your behalf. That would make everybody change their minds.
One person.
That everyone respects, huh?
Yeah, just one. You know, you guys are such polite listeners. You make it easy for me to say exactly how I feel.
You know, Ro, I don't often say this, but I think everything's gonna be all.
You're nothing but accurate!
Crap! What's she doing here? I thought I told you not to let anybody in. Did you give her the lemonade?
Who's to say who gave who what? Who gave you that shirt?
Dad, it's Miss Zoe. She's here to help us.
Yeah, I know who she is. Why would you want to help us? You work for Yellow
I
Heart.
quit.
What?
There was a lot going on there that I didn't agree with, so I quit. And then I came here to help you.
See, Dad? And she gave us some really great advice. Tell him, Miss Zoe.
I just said
Wait.
that
This is perfect. Does anybody else know that you quit?
No, just Mr. Coster.
Good, then they'll still listen to you.
But don't you think that
No. You need to tell them what you told me about Yellow Harvest.
But-
Then they'll believe it. It's the only way to fix this.
But I really don't think that...
I guess I won't be needing those flyers after all.
Would you just listen? I didn't come here so I could keep getting ignored. I came here to help you. So either we can work together to try to figure out a new plan, or I can just leave because whatever you've been doing the past week hasn't accomplished anything.
Oh, is that right?
They're willing to work with me. Maybe you should try that.
Well, if that's how you feel, then here is the door.
You're nothing
Hey, no!
What?
Well, we were about to head down to the factory, but if you're going to keep opening the door like this, we want to make sure that somebody's here to pelt you with trash. By the way, do you have any of the delicious lemonade?
Let's try the back door.
But Dad, you can't make her leave. We need her.
Yeah, come on, Miss Zoe. Let him have it. Say ass.
You two need to go to your room.
What? That's really not necessary.
I'm trying to have a conversation, and you two keep interrupting. And you opened the front door when I specifically told you not to.
But Dad, we...
Go!
I'm sorry.
You're the worst dad this family's ever had.
They can be a handful.
They just want your help done. Everybody is making their lives miserable, and they just need someone to stand up for them. And you are the one they depend on.
That's why I want that company shut down. Then my kids will be safe, and this will all be over. And then Costamonger will understand how it feels.
But that would destroy everything. If Yellow Harvest goes bankrupt, everyone will lose their job.
Good! I've lived here my whole life, and I'm sick of it. Everybody's always criticizing me. They're always pointing their fingers at what I do and what my kids do, and I'm just sick of it.
Doug, I know you're upset, but think about this. They aren't seeing the big picture, and neither are you. I get that growing up in this town hasn't been easy for you, and I know it's been hard to keep your head above water all these years, but I grew up here too, and I don't think it's so awful.
When I look around this place, I see the perfect town to raise a loving family.
Yeah.
Now I advise that you begin by looking through my eyes at the town you grew up in.
Doug,
doesn't seem to be making them any happier either.
You can't always think like that. Sometimes you have to look at things differently to see them.
They sure are driven. They just won't quit.
Well, they sure aren't forgiven, and I don't give a sorry. They're just so shitty. They've always been. That's why I feel all alone in the town I grew up in.
Being a bit less bitter, that would mean a change.
Things would stay the same. Those people are acting deranged.
Why does this have to be so hard?
You think that's hard?
For you and me.
Try having a mob out in your yard. How can't you see what I see? One thing is clear, that in the end, I need a person here who I can call a friend.
Just let me be that, and the way in. Those jerks are the town your children grew up in.
Someday when life gets better, and this all resolves, my kids could belong. Maybe this town could evolve, but it won't get there on its own.
It'll need some help along.
All right, so how can I defend my family without hurting the town?
Well, what I told your kids was the best way to make a change around here is to try to change people's minds first.
Wow, that's actually really good advice.
Well, thank you.
Did anyone ever tell you that you could write those posters
With the animals on them, yes, Doug. Have you ever considered giving them the recipe?
Excuse me?
If you give them back the recipe, that might turn things back to normal. Isn't that what you want?
No, I'm sorry, but that is out of the question.
Putting this lawsuit behind you might be your best option at this point.
So that's what this has been about this whole time. You've just been manipulating me?
Yes, because there's no way to destroy Yellow Harvest without hurting innocent people.
No, you didn't see how proud they were when they came up with that drink, how happy they were to finally feel respected. How can I take that away from them?
Well, maybe since it's theirs, you should ask them. They might have some great ideas.
Ro, Wade, come down here. They're never going to go for this.
They're probably still upset.
Hold on. They're gone.
What?
They're gone. They're not upstairs. You must have climbed down that damn bedsheet ladder. Oh, what the hell was I thinking?
Where do you think they went?
I don't know. We just have to go look for them.
Wait, Doug. You know how I said they should try to change people's minds? All those minds are down at the factory right now.
So after you introduce us, I'll do the opening, and then we go right to his speech, just like I planned. Sound good? Great. Yes, I know. I'm lucky we got to talk. Yes, you've been a big help. Great head of hair. Couldn't agree more. Okay, thanks, Skip. Whew. that's taken care of. See, we don't need her to make this work.
I don't know, Roger. What if everything just...
We don't have time for that right now, okay? You have a big speech to give in 15 minutes, and it needs to be spot on. So let's hear it.
All right.
I'll stop you and give you pointers if I think you need them.
Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Eye contact.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Better.
As we gather here to show our appreciation for Yellow Harvest, we first need to give thanks to those who helped us along the way. Oh.
Keep going.
Thanks to WAQK Action News 14 lead anchor Skip Rollins for his continued commitment to reporting facts. Also, a big thank you to all the loyal employees of Yellow Harvest. Even when things got rough, you never left.
Speak up!
Even when things got rough, you never left. And finally, a big thank you to Mr. Roger Tonti. With his help, we've not only been able to find our way back on top, but also discovered that a little change can go a long way.
Stop. Just stop. You need to sell it. I don't believe a single word that you are saying, and I should, because I wrote all of the words that you are saying. Do that last part again.
With his help.
Stop. Change that to, with his gracious help.
With his gracious help.
Sell it.
With his gracious help.
I don't believe you.
With his gracious help.
All right, no need to go overboard.
Roger, I think I can do this.
Excuse me?
What if Zoe was right? What if suing the kids in the family isn't the right way to fix the company?
Zoe quit, so she has no bearing on what happens now.
I know.
And even if she hadn't, she would have been in direct violation of the Doug Palmer clause and gotten herself fired anyway.
But I wouldn't have fired her.
I know you wouldn't have. I would have.
But I'm the one who makes those decisions.
Don't think that you're exempt from the clause, because you're not.
What?
Weren't you listening when I had you sign it? I explicitly told you this new policy was enforceable by legal action if necessary. And since that's my responsibility, I have to stay true to the spirit of your decision making.
But you just can't come in
Look,
here and just...
if you want to stop this from happening, go ahead and try. But unlike you, I'm actually good at what I do. And even if you could stand up to me, which, let's face it, you can't. Do you honestly think I would have left something like this up to chance? You want to call off the trial? Fine. I'll fire you and do it myself. I'm going down. Finish going over your speech. Look, I'm sorry it had to be this way, but I'm not just going to sit back and let you mess up all the work I did.
You're messing up all the work I did. You have any idea what I had to do to keep this place going? Going?
Get off your keister and do something, you pussy! 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 Pussy!
Dad, I've got a confession. Now I wish you'd worn protection. Keeping up all the work you did. Guess it means that I get treated like a kid. Makes me feel so numb. I'm fighting for the name of costumemonger and son. Dad? What are you doing here?
Well, I can't really be sure, but paranoid hallucinations do tend to run in our family.
Oh, great. Hey, Dad, how'd you do it? How'd you keep everything together so well? No matter what I do, it seems like I'm disappointing someone. Roger, Zoe, you?
Well, I wouldn't worry about me if I were you.
You mean you're proud of me?
What? No, of course not. Hell, I wrote all about you in my book.
Right.
In case you don't remember, it was all negative.
How could I forget?
But look, you want to know why I did what I did to keep Yellow Harvest so profitable all those years? It wasn't for this town, and it wasn't for you. It wasn't for my dad. You see, it was for me. I love crushing the weak and unfortunate. It made me happy.
So you're saying I should just let the company fail and do what makes me happy?
No. I ain't saying you are weak and unfortunate. But if there's one thing I learned from my old man, it's this. It's when I took control of the company, it didn't matter what he thought of me because I was happy. And he was dead. He must have been the worst dad in the whole world. Not like me, of course.
No. Not like you. You had a terrible father and you ended up just like him. All I was doing is trying to keep your legacy going, but all I did was ruin some poor families' lives. I don't even know if this town is worth saving anymore. So you'll forgive me if I stop worrying about your opinion on how I should run things. Because neither you, nor Roger, nor anyone else is gonna do a damn thing about it.
Well, it sounds like you got it.
Well, and you can go to hell.
Well, have you done?
Now I can see when I look at my father's face, I'll know when it mattered. He was a disgrace, a man of high finance, but this is no game of chance. I should stand up and say I lost my way, but now I found that in this life you can rebound. Does Roger think my soul is worth a new chance for this town to burn? Costermonger and Sons, we're done. Costermonger and Sons. Now there's one. Costermonger and Sons. That was fun. Costermonger and Sons. Let's get this run. I can't believe what this became. There's none but me to take the blame. It's like, hey, I'll finally earn the name of Costermonger and Sons. Though it will never be the same, 'cause I'm a leading man. I'm the leading man.
I'm Skip Rollins. At the top of the hour, we're live at the Yellow Harvest Factory on the eve of what this station has dubbed the most lopsided trial in history. We'll have full coverage of the pre-trial celebration as well as opening remarks from Mr. Roger Tontine, who will be able to explain how he was able to win the trial that hasn't even started yet. All that and more on WAQK Action News 14. I'm Skip Rollins.
And we're out. 1 minute, people. Hey, Jake. Skip wants you to get some reactions from the crowd here. Said you could fill in for him while he's on vacation if you're willing to do it.
All right, but do you think
Oh,
that
great.
maybe...
Here are the questions, so thanks so much for that. Great.
Hey, you want to be interviewed, right?
You know it.
All right, so, are you as upset as I am that Yellow Harvest cannot legally seek the death penalty in the case against these 2 children?
No, I never really thought of it that way before. But now that you mention it, absolutely.
How could you possibly agree with something like that?
It's not that hard.
What have you ever seen Roe and Wade Palmer do that would lead you to think that they would want to bankrupt a quackanack?
Well, Skip said...
Because if there's nothing that you've actually seen for yourself to draw you to that conclusion, some people would say it makes you sound like a crazy person to think that way.
Now, wait just a
Here's
minute.
a question for you. Don't you think it's unusual that Mr. Costermonger hasn't made a single public remark since the lawsuit was filed last week?
You know, that is kind of strange.
What kind of strange?
And we're back in 5, 4, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, Director of Internal Paradigms for Yellow Harvest, Mr. Roger Tontine.
This past month was the first time in a while that I'd made the trip up here to Aquacanac. And as I pulled into town, something caught my attention. Everything looked exactly as it did since I was a kid, and it got me thinking. Nothing had changed. Was this lack of change by design? Now, in the foreword to his book, When Life Gives You Lemons, Herman Costermonger says, everybody experiences change. Old people, young people, middle-aged people, probably sometimes women, they all experience change. Be careful of change, because to me change is not good. It is very bad. Now, who knows what Herman meant when he wrote that, but I think that he
You want
meant
to hear
that...
what his son thinks, not you.
Yeah. Let's hear it from Mr. Costermonger.
Hey, Mr. Costermonger will be joining us shortly, thank you. Now, I think that Herman Costermonger meant that life, well, change. Change can be problematic if it's led by the wrong set of hands.
Zoe Rector was seen leaving the factory this afternoon with her belongings. Can you please provide us with some details?
Just hold on a second. Okay, so, with the Palmers posing a grave threat to
Wait,
us all,
where's Miss Bechtel?
and change knocking at our door,
I'm scared and I gotta pee and...
with our victory over the Palmers, all but guaranteed.
You just said the Palmers were a grave threat. How are you so sure we're going to win?
Where's Mr. Costermonger?
Yeah!
Hey, you want to see my car keys? I seem to have misplaced them. I can't find them anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his first appearance in well over a year, Mr. Alvin Costermonger.
Hello! As we gather here to show our appreciation for Yellow Harvest, there are a few things that I think need to be out in the open first. Let me start by saying that this man here is nothing more than an
Mr. Costermonger would like to field any questions you may have for him.
Stop it, Roger, they don't.
Where have you been?
Yeah, what are you from?
What?
Tell us how you're going to beat these children. Legally, I mean.
Mr. Costermonger, Zoe Rector was seen leaving the factory this afternoon. Can you...
Mr. Costermonger, Skip Rollins. Local celebrity. I believe the question that we're all wondering is why does Yellow Harvest refuse to seek the death penalty against these two kids?
Yes, why would you take their life?
The electric chair or a lethal injection, sir. Pick one. These people want to know.
And then with some legal method, choose to end their lives now.
All right. Look, I can see that you are all very concerned. But you have to understand, Mr. Costermonger is doing the best that he can with the hand that he's been dealt. And no, sometimes things just don't go your way. But you know, there are some things in life that shouldn't matter. Like when you've been given everything on a silver platter. When you can always taste success, it often goes to waste unless you realize the error of your ways. So don't just mope around and stop complaining. Taking charge and leading isn't nearly as draining. It takes a special kind of me. Ba-da-da-da-da. Too big to fail. Oh crap. My words aren't simple tricks. I'm no magician. I prefer to work hard and not rely on superstition. Don't just follow yourself, kid. Don't follow ideas that are shitty. I know who will follow for a change.
We know.
I follow me, I'm ready. I will lead you up the creek.
No, sir.
May not know how, but I know how to sail. Ship is sprung a leak. Use my dinghy, so to speak. Then just like me,
Then we'll finally see.
don't be too big to fail. You gotta trust that you won't be led astray. You gotta trust that tomorrow will be better than today. You gotta trust yourself, and you won't ever break away from your burdens. I'll say it once again. It should be me. It's my turn. I'm the only one with guts. I'll make sure that everybody will prevail. Desire not a worthless butts. No, I've got a pair of nuts that you wanna be.
Yes, we'd love to be.
Too big to fail. Let's get the show on the road. 'Cause I'm ready to unload. Said I'd keep my word, it's true. Now I'm gonna follow through. This event has set in motion. I consider my devotion. Everything has been perfected. Don't expect the unexpected. Looks like you have got the fever. Let me be your fearless leader. Follow me, and you will see that we will tip the scale. I know we will never be derailed.
You're not Alvin Costermonger.
No, I'm too big to fail. So, does anyone have any remaining questions for Mr. Costermonger?
Those aren't any questions.
Mr. Costermonger, can you please provide the town with what your economic plan looks
Mr.
like?
Costermonger, we'd like to know, how inadequate does Mr. Tonti make you feel?
My guess is a 9.
Your matey! What'll happen to all these landlubbers if you don't win the trial? Also, everyone should be nicer to those Palmer kids.
You know, the pirate makes a good point about the trial. But you're way off base about the children.
Who are you?
The name's Real Beard. And this is me sister, who also has a beard. We're new to town, and we can't fathom why you hate those Palmer kids so much. In fact, it's them!
You two have got a lot of gall coming to another public event like this.
I don't know what gall means, but you better shut up, you stupid jerk.
You do realize the trial is tomorrow? What could you two possibly have to say that's so important it couldn't wait until then?
Well, we wanted to say that we aren't as bad as everyone thinks we are.
Yeah, tell him, bro.
And we didn't break the lemonade stand.
Everybody saw what happened, little girl. There's no need to make up stories.
It was Chip. He pushed us.
Hey, everyone. Let's all be mean to Chick now instead of us. What do you say, everyone? Who's with me? What do we do now?
It's okay, kids. Some people grow up to be failures, but I guess some people are just born that way, too. Now run along, and don't break any priceless artifacts on your way out this time.
Just stop it! Didn't you hear what they said? They said they didn't break the stand, so leave them alone.
Doc Palmer?
Dad! Oh, Zoe? Wait!
Mr. Costermonger.
Quackenec Valley Reporter of the Year award, it's mine.
Shut up, Skip! Now, I've about had it with my family being scapegoats for everybody. You know less about this man than you do about my family, but yet he's the one that you trust? Mr. Costermonger's been hiding from us for over a year, and yet you take his side?
This town needs people that they can trust to protect them from people like you and your 7-year-old children.
Yeah. Why do you even listen to this? Look, I know how you feel. You feel alone. and you feel powerless. And you don't know who to turn to for help. And it eats away at you. And sometimes you just don't know what to do. Then you have people camping on your lawn, and then you assholes start to...
I think what Doug is trying to say...
Don't listen to this woman. Ms. Bechtel quit Yellow Harvest earlier today. She is nothing but a traitor.
Stop it!
That's it. Everybody listen to her.
Or what? You gonna call the cops again?
Or else the lemonade gets it.
No! Yes. Is that your kid's lemonade?
Yes, the last that we had in the fridge. And if you don't listen to what she has to say, I'll pour it out.
Please don't do it.
Who cares if
Shut up! You're gonna make me pour it out! Go ahead, Miss Bechtel. We're listening.
I wasn't really, Has anyone ever stopped to think about what these two have really done? You look at them and all you see are two criminals, but they've created something unique and wholesome and pure. And isn't that what this town was founded on?
I always hoped my life would be a day of endless summer, a hammock in the shade. Then my world turned kind of bland until I met the Palmer twins. And then I felt like I should help this town to see all the excitement that they bring into our lives. Without these two, a quack and I stole a dirt.
Just wait until we learn to drive. Does everyone remember this past June? Then you will mind if I leave a few details out.
If you recall, they had to drain the pool.
That it annoyed you all.
But June's a boring month.
And now you can't forget last June.
Now you might think they're problem kids, but wouldn't it be such a shame if we were young and we all dreamed to be the same?
Or should we be like lemonade and combine our tastes into something new? That's what Yellow Harvest did.
Has everyone here forgotten that Yellow Harvest started with just one family? Haven't any of you ever wanted to try something different?
I always thought that I'd be great, owning a little shop where you could buy some stuff. I haven't really thought this through.
If I was younger, I wouldn't wait. I would write a children's book.
I'd work with pandas.
If we had the chance, we would.
Why is it where you are right now? You're so far from where you want to be.
I want to get drunk. I want to take my pants off. Oh my God.
once we get that recipe.
Roger, stop this.
I know what I'm doing, Alvin.
I said stop it! You two are lucky. You have a dad that sticks up for you and defends you and understands you. Well, as the president of Yellow Harvest, I can't go along with this anymore. I'm officially dropping the lawsuit.
Yay! Fine then. You're fired.
What?
Over this past week, Mr. Costermonger gave me some control over Yellow Harvest, and rightfully so. But unfortunately for him, he's standing in the way of our success, and is therefore no longer fit to be in charge. Since he gave me the power, I have no choice. Now, I know it sounds like a big change, but hey, when life gives you lemons, right?
Hey, that's fine. You can have it. I was never really fit to run this company, but the only one who has is Zoe. Miss Bechtel is the only one that really cares about this town and what it stands for. And I'm sorry that I didn't see that before. You were right.
Okay, great. So, as my first act as president of Yellow Harvest, we are to increase the production lines 50% to prepare for the...
Just who do you think's going to be making all this lemonade for you?
Well, all of you, the loyal employees of Yellow
The
Harvest.
hell we are.
Huh?
I think I speak for everyone here and when I say we all quit.
Yeah! And you know what? I think I'll finally open that business I've always wanted to.
And I'll write that children's book.
And I will be working with pandas.
Sounds like you might want to set your production goals a little bit lower.
So, you all want to quit on me?
Yeah.
Fine. When this company, my company, gets that recipe, we will have more money than we know what to do with. People will be lining up down the street to work here, and none of you will be a part of it. You know, if you all had half the work ethic that I do, Yellow Harvest would never have needed a lawsuit to save it in the first place. In fact...
Mr. Tontine.
What?
Would you mind explaining to everyone how you plan to sue for a recipe that Yellow Harvest doesn't own?
What are you talking about?
It's all spelled out in his dad's book. Don't tell me you've never read it.
I read the foreword. I got the gist of it. Besides, who here's actually read that thing?
Well, that's okay. I couldn't get past the list he compiled of all the expensive things he would have purchased had I not been born. But it's in there. She's right.
Go ahead.
And as for the recipe, well, that's a Costermonger family recipe. And that is where it will stay. It belongs to the Costermonger family, not the company. Only Costermongers, nobody else, not even the company. The end.
Wow, Mr. Costermonger's dad was a terrible writer.
So I guess sometimes it does pay to make sure you know all the circumstances before you end up making a complete ass out of yourself.
She said that.
Well, for my first... Hey, does this mean I can do anything I want?
I don't know, I'm 7.
You can.
Well, I would like to give my recipe to the Palmer twins and their father to make that delicious lemonade that we all know and love. What do you say, kids?
We'll have to talk to our lawyer.
We'll do it.
Yay! You know, Ro, I think now it's safe to say that everything's gonna be all
right. Where the hell is Alvin Costermonger? Now, what the hell is this crap you sold me? Everyone who's bought some today has brought it back. I demand an explanation.
Well, Mr. Pepperton, I am no longer employed by Yellow Harvest. I was fired due to gross incompetence. But you'll want to talk to this man over here, Mr. Tontine.
Oh, thank you. Now, better give me a good explanation or else this crate of lemonade is getting turned sideways and shoved directly up your ass.
Hey, Mr. Pemberton. Great choice of words, by the way. Maybe you'd like to try this lemonade instead.
Holy shit! Who made this?
Oh, that would be Roe and Wade Palmer, sir.
I'll take 100 cases. No, 1,000,000 cases. Nope. Remember what Dr. Hamilton said? 100 cases. For now! For now!
Hey, and I know the perfect place where you guys can set up shop.
Hey, yeah! Hey, we'll buy your factory from you.
How does a crisp new $100 bill sound to you?
Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Mr. Johnson, a few questions.
Mr. Johnson, what will you do with yourself now that you only have a very successful law firm to run? Mr. Johnson! Mr. Johnson!
So, kids, who's gonna run your new lemonade company?
I nominate Miss Zoe.
I nominate me!
Wait.
Okay, Zoe.
I can't think of anyone more deserving.
Settled. Miss Zoe, do you accept?
On one condition. But if I can't do things alone, I have you and your dad to depend on.
Deal.
What do you say, Doug? I could use someone with your experience.
Well, I'll have to talk it over with my kids first. So, what do you think?
Hey, Dad. We're really sorry that we didn't believe in you.
Yeah, and we're sorry that we thought you never understood us. We know that you do.
Guys, you don't have to apologize. I'm the one who should be sorry. I always should have trusted you, and I'm sorry that I didn't. But I hope that you'll understand one thing. Every time the wind doesn't blow your way, I will be here at the end of the day.
You know what? You're not the worst dad this family's ever had. In fact, you're probably one of the best.
Thanks, Wade.
Hey, Dad, I was thinking,
Yes, honey.
do you think a lot of people are going to start their own businesses?
Well, sure, honey, and that's a good thing.
It is.
Well, sure, if there's one thing we've learned in this past week, is that single product business models can be problematic. Now everyone's going to strike out on their own and diversify the town's economy.
But didn't all those people learn what they know about business by working for Yellow Harvest?
Yeah, and?
Wasn't Yellow Harvest being run into the ground?
Well, you see, it's oh crap.
your views on the days that we say?
We have chosen to prescribe, emphasizing strife.
They no longer offer signs.
I still hate my life, but not as much.
We can take pride in our reports and in our town. With everything back in hand,
Today inflation rates.
that great gift time, your anchor to make coming from the day.
That you've got self-control.
What a feeling!
It shattered the ceiling.
These are gone.
Cause we demoted that thing.
Skip up your big asshole.
We begin tonight with the grand opening of the newly established Quackenack Brewing Company. WAQK's own Meredith Sealord is live at the festivities to give us a closer look. What's the atmosphere like, Meredith? Action news, go! Meredith, can you just tell us a little bit about what's going on down there? We got all the... Just cut to the 3-in-1 report.
The number of visitors in the Quackenack has boomed in the past week from 5 to well over 100. My first stop, Arts Interactive Panda Experience. Will it earn an A or an F? Neither. B-.
Well, we got partly cloudy skies down here at the plant, but showers will begin late. A little rain shouldn't put a damper on the mood, though, with new President Zoe Bechtel ready to keep the day-to-day operations running smoothly. But seriously, there's going to be severe flash flooding.
Hey, there's Doug and Zoe staying next door. Is there something romantic going on between them? How the hell should I know? It's none of my business. Shit, you people are nosy.
Thanks, Palmer family, for all you've done.
I worked for Yellow Harvest since I was 18 years old, and last week I quit to start my own .com acquisition firm. Turns out I don't know what I'm doing. I sure am glad the factory's back.
Those Palmers sure are friendly.
That was very good.
Sorry about the whole broom handle thing.
We are united, going forward hand in hand. We got Zoe and we've got Doug. They can bring us wealth. We've all got faith that they will work out the bugs. Products on the shelves. You'll think for yourselves. We will think for ourselves.
Somebody tried to throw me out because I annoy her. I will stay down because they fill this town with new employers, and with all of that red tape, they'll know they need a good lawyer. One who can beguiled, all the things to file, and who does it all in style, just sit down.
Does it look like a blowy?
Guess we sure can tell.
Since I told my ancestors they could go straight to hell, well, I never felt better than with my brand new clientele. I was so glad to resign. Now I found my depth with my new job in interior design.
Wait a minute! This whole time, we've been wondering what you kids added to the Yellow Harvest brand lemonade to make it taste so good. So come on, tell us!
Yeah! Was it iced tea? No.
Was it whiskey?
No.
Iced tea! It's not iced tea!
Well,
What was it?
Well, okay, here goes. The secret ingredient.
Yeah!
That we added.
Yeah!
To the
present a fully animatronic look at how one family transformed a small rural town into the lemonade capital of the Northeast. Now, as you leave our tour, please enjoy an appropriately priced sample of our newest Aquacanak Brewing Company product, coming soon to a leisure beverage store near you.